then different type of handloom, handicrafts we can make. The idea now we are going to emerge it as village MSME, agro MSME, forest MSME. We are working on fishing. Our present volume of fishing economy is of 1 lakh crore. We are now planning to get it up to 6 lakh crore. We are designing specially trawlers, those who can go up to 100 nautical mile. Actually, our boats which are with the fishermen, they are only up to 7 nautical mile. So we can increase the production by 6 times more, and there will be processing, packaging industry for seafood, and we can make this industry volume up to 7 lakh crore. We are spending 10 times more capital on honey. That is very important for India, that huge potential is there. Then biofuel economy is there, is also a huge potential. We have import of 7 lakh crores of petroleum products, and where now we are planning the ethanol economy of 20,000 crore. Our planning is to make this economy up to 1 lakh crore. That will be import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. I am also responsible as a transport minister. So we are encouraging ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG, electric, and also we are now starting research on hydrogen fuel cell. So also we are now concentrating on sodium ion battery. That is the future. So everywhere our research people are doing excellent job. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as a knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future for the country. So now the MSME's role is very important. Our basic target, which already is, it's a target, I am not sure about it, whether I am going to complete it or not as a minister. But the target is to make a 30% GDP contribution. Within 5 years, we are trying to take it MSME up to 50% contribution of GDP from MSME. Presently, we have 48% exports. Within 5 years, there will be more than 50%, 60% export from MSME. Third is, up till now, we have created 11 crore jobs. The planning is in next 5 years, we will create at least 5 crore new jobs. And the village industry's turnover is 88,000 crore. Now we are planning to make it 5 lakh crore within 2 years. This is the highest priority for the government, and where I am giving my special concentration on this subject. For this reason, Prime Minister declared the package of 20 lakh crore. The most important and revolutionary change is we change the definition of MSME. Actually, previously, the classification was manufacturing enterprises and service enterprises independently. There was 2 categories. Now we have classification is mix up as manufacturing and services. In the micro, previously the investment was 25 lakh. Now we have increased it up to 1 crore. The turnover of 10 lakh, now we have taken it to 5 crore. Then small scale industries, investment, that is investment in plant and machinery or equipment. Investment was rupees 5 crore. We have taken it now 10 crore. And turnover was 2 crore. We have taken it 25 times more. It is 50 crore. The medium industry, the investment was 10 crore. Now we have taken it as an investment up to 50 crores. And turnover was 5 crore. We have taken it 250 crore. And export turnover is excluded from this. This is a very, very revolutionary decision taken by the government. It is going to get many benefits to many small scale industries, and they are getting lot of facilities, interest, subsidy, many things they are getting from it. Presently in our package, the most important thing is the government has given package of 3 lakh crore, that is additional collateral free loan to MSME, and where the MSME, those who have their term loan up to 25 crore and turnover up to 100 crore, we will give them 20% collateral free additional loan. Already the 1 lakh crore loan has already sanctioned and 40,000 crores are already disbursed. But also we have now recommended some changes in this policy to the finance ministry, and by which we are trying that there are some ifs and buts in the policy from the bank side, where we need to change that to giving more facility to create for MSME, that they will get more liquidity from this scheme. There is subordinate debt fund up to rupees 20,000 crore, and actually till end of March end, I give an answer in the parliament. Our banks have restructured the 6 lakhs MSMEs, but after that we increased that debt up to 31st December. And this 20,000 crore were subordinate debt fund, which is going to be helpful for the MSME. Those who are under present policy, it is difficult for bank to restructure that MSME, where we will take equity in that project, government will support, and by which bank will be in position to restructure that loan because of we are adding our equity in the proprietor's equity. That can be a good thing, and I am expecting at least 2 lakh MSME will be benefited. The 3 lakh crore where 45 lakh MSME, we are estimating that they will be benefited. The most important thing which is related with you, where I need your cooperation, that is we have fund of rupees 10,000 crore, which will combine with other funds to create a fund of rupees 50,000 crore. And here is equity infusion in fast growing high potential MSMEs. We have already decided a panel, autonomous good panel, and where we are going to select the MSMEs, those who have good track record of their export, their bank turnover, their GST track record, and their income tax record. We will finalize the methodology by which we can give credit rating with a very simple procedure, and by which we will select the MSME, and with giving capital equity cap up to 15 crore, and they will go to capital market and they can raise the fund from the capital market. This is the most important decision which already we have taken. Already there are some MSMEs are already 25, 30, 40 something, they are registered in Mumbai Stock Exchange. The National Stock Exchange also launched some 20 MSMEs for capital market. So this type of arrangement is going to helpful for the MSME, and there even the funds from abroad, particularly the FDI and the foreign funds, you can invest directly in the MSME. I request you that this is as far as the Indian scenario is concerned, the returns are good as compared with the whole world. The returns available in India are really good. So my suggestion is, first of all, for the most important problem of our economy is we need to increase the liquidity in the market, and that is very important problem for the country. And without liquidity, we cannot accelerate the wheel of economy. So the most important thing which we need, that equity in MSMEs, FDI in MSME. Then there is also a scheme that we have already NBFC. We are supporting them, giving 35,000 as a equity and 40,000 crore as a liquidity, by which again we need to find out the way out, that how our investor, particularly the foreign investor, they can invest in these NBFCs, where they are in position to available the capital with a low cost, because the interest rate in India is very high. So we need to reduce the capital cost. So there also the opportunity for they can invest in NBFC, in the banks, and in my NHI is a good big portfolio. Already we have now decided to at least awarded works more than 15 lakh crore in 2 years. When I taken charge as minister, it was 2 km per day, it is 30 km per day. We are making 22 green express highway, Mumbai-Delhi corridor, Delhi mirror of 1,45,000 crore. Out of which 85,000 crore is the domestic market, and 45 to 50,000 crore is the export market. So the way in which our workers are working, the situation is very bad. Some of the workers in Agra, very situation is bad. Here in Noida, somewhere in Gurgaon, then even in the Mumbai, the Dharavi, 1,50,000 people doing leather works. So I suggest state government of Maharashtra and also to the association that I will ready to give you a land. So you plan it, a smart industry there, a smart village or a smart city we can develop, and there will be a accommodation with the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. We can make the arrangement of 600 or 650 square feet house. 150 will be for his work, and there will be a house under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana that will be easily available to them. There will be section for the industry up to design to ancillary industries will be there, and direct connectivity to port, so we can reduce the logistic cost. So this type of planning now we are doing. We are lot of huge potential for logistic parts. We are making roadside amenities, and now presently we are also at least lot of good attractive economically viable places where we can make bus port like airport. There is a lot of potential for automobile industry, lot of potential for public transport, mass rapid transport on electricity. Now today we have our turnover of our automobile industry is 4,50,000 crore, out of which 1,45,000 crore is export. And now by finalizing the scrapping policy, there will be availability of all raw material with a cheaper rate. At 100% I am confident as a transport minister that our automobile industry within 5 years will become a manufacturing hub. India as a manufacturing hub for automobile industry. So we have got presence of all big brands in the country. By reducing cost and improve the quality, and electric vehicles particularly, we can be number one in the world. So there is a huge potential for that, for investment. The other important things are lot of there, they are there, but what my suggestion is, presently in infrastructure, in airports, roads, railway, bus ports, then waterways, we are now trying our level best that how we can be in position to get maximum investment from abroad. So my suggestion is, even in the world also, lot of people are searching for the secured investment. I feel that India is the good destiny for that, and our returns are good. But as a NHI also, today I am trying, lot of people are giving good response. As you are aware about the thing that as far as insurance economy, pension economy and the stock market economy is concerned, there is a huge potential in India for that, where we can take the advantage of the situation. It is blessing in disguise. I don't want to go any negativity against any country. But today the situation is very clear that we should think positively about ourselves. The thing is that the world is now not very much keenly interested to deal with China. So this is the time that we need to have foreign investment by which we can reduce the capital cost. At the same time, we need upgradation of technology. Lot of Indian situation, all technology, many technologies are available. And the third important thing is that we need to reduce the logistic cost, labor cost and power cost. Ultimately, that is going to reduce the production cost. So we are helping to the industry on that line. Already I am giving an example, PP kits. Once upon a time, 2 months before, we have imported a Airbus complete full of PP kits to Delhi. Now we are making 5 lakhs PP kit per day, and we are asking permission to the Commerce Ministry. They are already clear it, and now we are exporting PPA kit to the world. So we have got the capability of all the things. The most important thing which is have the Indian strength is there, that is the huge population, the huge market that is available. The second thing is skilled manpower, young manpower, talented manpower. As far as the engineering college, IITs are concerned, the very skilled manpower, educated, talented and young manpower is available. Third thing is ease of business, and that is exactly the most important thing. Actually, industry, there are 5 L's are related. One is land, logistic, liquidity, then land, logistic, liquidity, law, and the fifth is I'm not remembering. But we are on the process of all transformation, and we are changing the law. For the land bank also, we are taking lot of decision to make a portal for that. Then for ease of business also, that digitalization in the total system, we are trying that no one need to come to office. He will get all type of clearances and permissions for that. Even I already requested the Environment and Forest Minister that why you are not introduce a system, self-assessment. So on the basis of that, if there is a violation, you can make him 10 times, 20 times more fine. And after one fine, still he is not doing properly, then you can even send him jail for 3 days. But you choose a system of self-assessment by which you can make giving the permission to the MSMEs and small industries, then it can be possible for us to start the industry. So on that line, already our rank is increased by World Bank as far as ease of business is concerned. But still we need to do more thing, more reform, and we are all on the track. As for the labor, also the one of the thing is labor also. The labor reform also, lot of state have taken decision. So my suggestion is, it is the appropriate destiny for investment where we can get lot of support from the investors from abroad, and people like you particularly, we need your cooperation. Those who are ready to invest in road sector, you are welcome. My total income come to this year, it will be 28,000 crore in NHI from toll. Now we are planning to make 2,000 roadside amenities, and where land will belong to NHI and petrol pump belongs to oil company, by which also our income will be increased. And we are making new roads. My target is within 5 years, our income will be 1 lakh crores. So NHI, I am ready to, now I am concentrating for taking more investment from insurance fund, pension funds, from World Bank, from BRICS Bank, then ADB, and a lot of thing I am doing the thing now, because presently we don't have too much problem about the liquidity, because NHI is on the strong foot, it is already there. We will not give any government guarantee or sovereign guarantee, because on only second problem is we need loan investment in rupees, because to get it convert into dollar, to get the permission from Reserve Bank and Finance Ministry, it is a very, very tedious job. So though you cost include the cost of hedging and offer us about rupees, we can give good returns, and NHI is ready, and even I am ready to give you your returns daily. If you want it weekly, monthly, yearly, 3 monthly, every day I am getting toll income. I am ready to start escrow account in the bank. Every day we will deposit our toll in that account. You will get the returns. And if it is suppose anywhere there is a problem, my other tolls are there, immediately we will compensate and we will give it to you. Already my income is now 28,000 crore, and within 5 years we will have an income of 1 lakh crores. So there is no problem to invest in infrastructure in NHI. There is no problem. We have lot of new innovative models we are searching. I am giving an example. We have BOT, PPP, hybrid annuity, EPC. Now we are planning for developing new models, new vehicles, where we will select the road, we will construct it. For 30 years we will finance for that. After 2 or 3 years moratorium period, we will start escrow account and you will get your money back. Otherwise, we have readily road is available. We are getting toll income. From the day we will start to return your money back. We will monetize that road and we will take 2 more roads with that money. Again we will complete it. Again we will start the toll. So we are open for all the things. Now we are planning to get more investment from abroad, particularly in the road sector. So this can be possible. And without liquidity, we cannot accelerate the wheel of our economy. Our concentration is on rural, tribal, agriculture, and particularly 115 aspirant districts. That is the most priority from our side. Our Khadi Gramodyog Commission, now we are doing lot of new experiments, handloom, handicrafts, and I am confident in due course of time we will develop designing, good products, and we are getting good orders from abroad also. So I am giving the example, the Khadi denim. Now the USA company who are making jeans, Levi's, they are taking our Khadi denim from India. So we have got a good quality of cloth, everything, different type of products are now available. India has got a huge potential, and I feel that as per the cost effectiveness is concerned, our products are also very competitive. Our labor cost is very reasonable. Our market size is very big, but somewhere we need to reduce the logistic cost, power cost. Now lot of industries are doing solar panel system. in their factory, by which they are adding that power into their grid and they are going to reduce the power cost. Also, logistic cost, we are making highways. By making this Delhi-Mumbai highway, presently a truck from Delhi to Mumbai take it 3 to 4 days. But now after constructing this highway, even the car, with your own car, within 12 and a half hour, you can go from Mumbai to Delhi. And for truck, it will take 26 to 28 hours. So all express highway of international standards, we are in position. You just get it, this Delhi Meerut highway near Delhi. Presently, it takes 4.5 hours. We have a 16-lane road near Swaminarayan Mandir. It is already inaugurated by the Prime Minister. 16-lane road. And within 6 months, we are going to complete this project. Then in place of 4.5 hours, it will be 45 to 50 minutes from Meerut to Delhi. We are making different type of highways. I feel that for logistic point of view, it can be a good thing. Again, my idea is to convert our long transport, particularly which is on diesel truck and buses. LNG is the fuel for the future. We are trying for that. We have got lot of the city transport. We are using CNG. We are making CNG from biomass, rice straw, parali, which is a problem for our pollution. So lot of new innovation already we have taken, and I am confident that the import substitute cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. That is exactly the theme line for us. And I am confident that presently, though we are facing problem, but I am confident that due course of time, we will be on track, and we should think positively. We should create self-confidence. And I remember one of the good song of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, that कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, हम होंगे कामयाब. This type of positivity and self-confidence is very important, and 100% I am confident that we are the fastest growing economy in due course of time. Definitely, presently we are facing crucial problem. I don't have any hesitation to accept this, but in due course of time we will be on the track, and definitely we will achieve our goal and fulfill the dream of our Prime Minister to make India 5 trillion economy, and at the same time 100 lakh crores infrastructure. 100% I am confident about it. Again, I am giving my all best wishes to all of you. Be safe, and because of this, for investment point of view also, your good suggestion or whatever your ideas may be there, please give it to me. So definitely we will consider all the proposal and we will try to resolve the issues. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mantriji. This was really very, very helpful. You gave us a 360-degree view of the economy. You have dispelled a lot of the negativity, and I think the best part about hearing Mananiya Gadkari ji is always full of facts and figures. So, sir, you are a delight for an analyst, economist, or chartered accountant. It's always a pleasure to hear you, because you don't really just talk about abstracts. You are full of real anecdotes and numbers, etc. So I think that was wonderful. The other thing, because I represent Mahindra, really happy to hear about the scrappage policy which is in the works, and also the optimism on growth is really a big takeaway for us. So, Mantriji, what I'll do is, we have these gentlemen who represent individual chapters of Indian Institute of Chartered Accountants within the Gulf region. I will request them to ask some questions individually. What I'll do is, I'll request Neeraj ji to begin the Q&A session with Mananiya Gadkari ji. So over to you, Neeraj.
Yeah, I think we'll start with the question. Mantri ji, namaskar. मैं नीरज रिटोलिया अबू धाबी चैप्टर को रिप्रेजेंट करता हूं. आई एम चेयरमैन हियर इन ICI अबू धाबी चैप्टर, and our treasurer Rohit Daima will ask you a question, please.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Saab, for such great insight about the current affairs in the country and particularly in the MSME sector. Sir, you have a tremendous amount of data in memory, and when you speak with the facts and figures, it gives us more confidence to particularly to the audience like us, when most of the chartered accountants are hearing you. So indeed a pleasure listening to you, sir. My question to you is, in the current situation with China, India is considering various measures to curtail the country's economic reliance on China. And China is currently, kind of dominating in the tech investments in India. So what are the action planned by your ministry to avoid any kind of a Chinese collaboration in the infrastructure development projects, and how the technology gaps will be filled, and what are the plans in the FDI for the FDI in such areas? Thank you so much, sir. Over to you.
Actually, this is a very sensitive subject. It will not be appropriate to make more comments about it. We should think positively about ourselves. My suggestion is, by considering the strength of Indian economy and India, I am confident that it is a blessing in disguise, and we will take the advantage of the situation, and positively there is a huge potential which is available, that is we need to exploit. I am confident that Indian economy is on the very, very strong base. Presently the majority many strengths we have, and on the basis of that we can have a potential to become a super economic power. So we should think positively on our own line, and for that purpose whatever the decisions, policy we need, we are on the track to implement that policy and making that decisions.
Mr. Minister, one question here on the FDI on construction sector. How do you look at that?
It's a good thing. Already 100% FDI is allowed. There is no problem. Make a joint venture with any Indian contractor and you can come here to construct the highway. And suppose if you want to only invest in India in infrastructure in road sector, you tell me the model. I'm not a chartered accountant, but I prepare 4 or 5 models. And my economic advisor is Mr. Nilesh Sathe, who is a retired executive director of Life Insurance Corporation of India. So you can get his number and you can suggest me. My 2 conditions are there. I am very clear and transparent, time bound, result oriented and corruption free. First of all, you need government guarantee. Don't need to come here for investment. I am not ready to give the guarantee for that. I am giving guarantee from NHI. It is AAA rating by World Organization. My income is 28,000 crore total income per year. Next 5 years, my target is going up to 1 lakh crore. 100% I will give guarantee of NHI if you are ready. There is no problem. Third thing is, hedging is not my headache. It is difficult for me to resolve the issue because I know that there is more profit is involved in it. I can understand. I am not a chartered accountant, but we can make it. But presently to get permission from 10 people, I don't waste my time for that. I will take in rupees. You invest in rupees, I will return you in rupees. So I am ready for any model. Presently, there are lot of roads are with me, ready with 480 roads. You tell me what is the volume of amount you want to invest. That particular road, if the road is already ready with government money, I can monetize for 30 years and I will give the returns. If you want some another, you can with your money we can construct the road. 3 years will be the moratorium period for that. After that, we will start the income up to 30 years or 27 years as your condition may be. And there will be a guarantee from the NHI. We can ready for openings escrow account also. If you want return daily, weekly, monthly, 6 monthly, 3 monthly, as your choice. We are ready to give you. There is no problem. Our total income every day we are deposited in bank. If the selection of bank, your choice is this bank is good, we will make the escrow account, make the MOU and tri-party agreement, and we will deposit a toll in that account and you will get your money. Bank will first take your money, give it to you, then other money they will release to NHI. This can be idea. On the basis of that, any new model you can prepare. You can contact to Mr. Nilesh Sathe. He is our economic advisor. He will guide you properly.
Sure.
We are transparent, time bound, result oriented. But only thing, you need that all clearances from Reserve Bank before that investing in it, because somewhere I don't know, these are the rules and regulations which are there, but 100% FDI is allowed in infrastructure. There is no problem.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. Now, Mr. Ramanan Prabhu will ask you a question. Mr. Prabhu, please. Mr. Prabhu, are you there?
Namaste, Gadkari ji. How can the MSME sector export globally across all the countries? And what are the policy measures taken by the government and how it will ensure the effective implementation and achieving the sustainability of the MSME enterprises COVID era?
We have 48% of Indian export is from MSME. And after changing this definition also, there are a lot of MSME, number of MSME will increase. And now actually I am very much confident that next year this data will be changed. And already MSMEs are doing excellent jobs. Actually, for this purpose we are supporting them. Lot of schemes we are open, and we are giving lot of incentives to them from Commerce Ministry, and there is a huge potential. But MSME needs upgradation of technology. They need to reduce the logistic cost, labor cost, power cost and capital cost. For that reason we need foreign investment also in MSME. Already I have cleared it that with the stock exchange you can invest in MSME also. So the things are moving fast, and by changing the policy, definition, investment policy, everything, giving incentives for export, I am confident. Also we are opening one book now for the record of 3 years of export and 3 years of import, and where we need to find out the option that what is the import substitute, how we can make here, how we can reduce the cost, how we can improve the quality. On the basis of that, Indian industry, Indian scientists, startup, all are working very fast, and we have got lot of solutions, and due course of time 100% will be in position to increase our export level.
Thank you very much, Gadkari ji.
Dr. Saab, unmute yourself.
Mr. Ajay Kumar from Bahrain chapter, please ask your question.
Namaste, Gadkari ji. I think thank you so much for giving such a clear and valuable insight on the initiatives taken by the government. We fondly call you as the performance minister. So I think it's thank you, and we look forward to more such initiatives and implementation of those plans. I think we have a very grand vision for the MSME sector, and our best wishes for it to become a reality. As Indians abroad, we are more than happy to contribute in any way that we can. My question is specifically on the large population that we have in the Gulf, which are about like 85 lakh people, and many of them who are going to return to India at some point in time. A lot of these expats, they tend to come back to the country. They spend their hard-earned money into certain businesses, and because they do not have the entrepreneurial skill or the knowledge, they tend to become a failure. So in this regard, I mean, my question is two parts. So one, how can the government support these returning expatriates, to set up their own MSME units, maybe like a special zone or an incubator for such ventures, where the government can help by providing the infrastructure, obviously, EC approvals, reskilling, maybe some tax breaks and certain things like that. So this will help these returning expatriates to transition into becoming MSME entrepreneurs. So this is part one. And the second question is, besides the FDI route, which you mentioned, can the government also facilitate something called like a crowdfunding model or a special NRI bonds to support these returning expatriate entrepreneurs? Because I'm very sure that many of the fellow expatriates will be more than happy to lend a helping hand, in any way that we can. So together it can amount to quite a bit of capital that they can raise from this particular initiative. Thank you, sir.
I'm not the finance minister. Regarding bond and other thing, the finance ministry is the appropriate authority. In my limited role of MSME and road sector, here if anyone want to invest, there is no problem. If any problem, I can support them. We have one portal. Presently already in the policies, there are a lot of advantages are there. So there is one portal named as Champion. It is monitored by good officers. Also, I am taking information from that. And any problem you have, you can go to this portal and immediately we are taking actions. Suppose the people like you are suggesting me, if they have problem, they can go on this portal. We will resolve the problem and we will help them. And present situation, there are a lot of schemes are there. Ultimately, it is depending upon him that what type of business he want to start, what type of technology he want to choose, what type of market he want to create it. Actually, our role is facilitator. We will support them and we will give them full support for that. But today, there is no special scheme for the people who are coming from abroad. But presently, they can come here and they can start the thing. If the problem is there, they can approach to ministry, to me also. We will resolve the issue and we will support them. We are very positive, we are very supporting, and we are a facilitator. We want to support them 100%. We will cooperate them, and whatever the problem they are facing, we will resolve that problem.
Can we have Mr. Chandra, please, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
Good evening, sir. I have one question from the MSME part and one from the the road sector. As far as MSE is concerned, there are a lot of initiatives have been taken by the government, concessions have been provided, but still the COVID situation is getting extended and going beyond our expectations. As far as the Mudra loan holders are concerned, how they will be further supported to make them to survive in the come out of the current crisis and to survive in the current situation. And the second question is, on the road sectors, there are a huge, developments have taken place, which is unimaginable. We can see from across the country, whether it is north, south, west or south or east, everywhere you can see it. The question is, but still the awareness among the people are not been happening over there, and then they have been not following the procedures or the rules, and then still they have been violating it. How we can make them to come out of it? Maybe can I come up with some ordinance or rules or procedures to penalize them or come up with some strict measures on that? That was my question. Thank you, sir.
Actually, the new Motor Vehicle Act is passed, and I am giving the example of Tamil Nadu. With the cooperation of Tamil Nadu state government, with the cooperation of World Bank, they reduce deaths and accidents by 25%. Presently, India, we have 5 lakhs accidents and 1,50,000 deaths. This is a very crucial problem. But because COVID-19, the death percentage is decreased now because the traffic was not on the road. So this is a very, very severe problem. We are taking lot of measures now, preventive measures, for how we can save the life of the people. This is the highest priority for me. And now the percentage of deaths and accident is now every day it is reducing. And I am confident that we want to implement the law. So now the video cameras are there, lot of intelligent traffic system we are launching. Different type of decision already we have taken. We are now opening driving training school. At least 2,000 schools we are planning that we will open them, we will educate them. And even in the vehicles also, regarding we are taking lot of preventive measures that how we can protect the poor people, those who are facing accidents also. For economic model also we are taking safety measures. So lot of things are moving in due course of time. Today the trend is decreasing trend, but at least 2-3 years I am confident that we will definitely going to change this situation. The act is passed because though it is we have a federal system. So the state government is also equally important for the RTO people. That I don't want to elaborate the situation in India. That is with the state government. So it was very difficult for me to pass this bill. It takes me 2 years to convince the all parties and state government, and then the bill is passed. Now there are a lot of hard decisions we have taken, and we are implementing that, and due course of time we will get the good results. Regarding this Mudra Yojana scheme, we already have a software, a portal, where we can take the review of the schemes up to branch level of every bank. And so once at a time, finance minister and me, we have taken the review of all the schemes, and at that time the banks are many times We ask them the questions and we clear the things. So presently also we are monitoring this. We are giving them loan. Today also one of the cabinet decisions is already taken for giving street food vendors. Also we are formulate a scheme for them, and it is also very important. I am giving an example of mechanized driven e-rickshaw. As a transport minister, when I taken as a charge as a minister, it was really 1 crore people. They are taking that cycle rickshaw. It is actually really a socio-economic problem, and the majority of these cycle rickshaw owners and drivers, they are belongs to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and backward community. But we have passed the new act, and now presently we convert 50 lakhs, more than 50 lakhs people into mechanized driven e-rickshaw. So now we are planning to make it mechanized driven e-cart, then e-food stall. Many things are now developing in India. So it is going to change and going helpful for the poor people. And Mudra Yojana people are applying. Lot of people are getting lot of benefits from it, and the number is very huge. Still we need more for that, and we are trying for to give them support from bank side. The role of NBFC is also very good. They are also doing lot of things. The role of Bandhan Bank and other is they are doing, giving that small women entrepreneur, they are getting loan from the bank. So there is a lot of good success story in India. But I am accepting one thing, that we need more thing for the poor people. That is the need of the hour. That is very important for all of us to think on that line.
Thank you, Mantriji. I have a question from one of the attendees. Basically, what he's saying is, central level pay, the strategy always sounds right. However, when you go to the state level or the city level, there are a lot of issues of inefficiencies, corruption, etc. How do we address that? Because essentially investments are going into a specific location or geography. So at the central government level, it sounds fine. How do we address the state and the city level problem?
Speaking, now we need digitalized administrative system and paperless office. We are on the line. We are taking lot of reforms. We are changing the laws. We are removing lot of restrictions, and we are creating more transparency, time-bound decision-making process and corruption-free system. I am giving an example. I was Minister for Shipping and Ports. My budget was 800 crore and 12 major port was controlled by the department. We have, at that time, we have that Sagarmala project of 16 lakh crore. And my budget was only 800 crore. You can just it in 5 years, it will be not more than 4,000 crore. But we have completed works more than 6,50,000 crore by public-private investment with full transparency. Then road sector, we are making crores of road project, and it's an open challenge to, I can ask to anybody. There is no corruption. No contractor need to come my office. We are fully transparent, corruption-free, time-bound and result-oriented. But there are a lot of places where other department everywhere, we need to change the procedure by which if there is a transparency and digitalized administrative system, then there will be no problem. We are launching everywhere this system now, and by which I am confident that there will be a time will be important factor, and a system in your home also you can take the documents and apply the thing, and you will get the license or clearance to your house. You don't need to come to for the office for that. So somewhere lot of things are now we have removed. Now for RTO, we have, suppose you have your documentation, we have our safe deposit vault like one vault on your mobile phone. You can show your all documents to police. These are the documents. You don't need to take documents with you. So lot of things are, we are taking decision, things are moving, things are changing. I accept one thing, that we need more for that, and exactly we are on the same line, that how we can make reform, perform and transform. So we need to change lot of laws. We need to create system for that. We are also planning for making of a marketing for the MSME marketing. We are planning to launch a portal like Alibaba or Amazon. So that is also we are working. So we are doing a lot of good experiments, and we definitely accept one thing, that we need to do more things and on that line, and we are trying for that. The Prime Minister, the government is of the same opinion, and we are working on that line.
Thank you, Mananiya Gadkari ji. This was really very comprehensive, and I'm sure very helpful for all of our attendees here who are basically belonging to the GCC area. आपने एक बहुत ही अच्छा और comprehensive overview दिया, 360 degree. You have given us a lot of hope and optimism whenever all we see is just negativity all around us. And I'm very sure that India will emerge from this pandemic with a more equal, more resilient, and more environmentally sound society and economy. Thank you so much, Mantri ji. आपके समय के लिए आपका बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद. I'll just request Mr. Keshav Karve to give the vote of thanks. Over to you, Keshav. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sachin. Hello. Yeah. As all good things come to an end, so does our webinar. On behalf of Zee International, I'll take this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this webinar organized by Zee International, along with ICAI Abu Dhabi chapter. I specifically would like to thank Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Honorable Minister of Road and Transport, MSME, Government of India, for his absolutely valuable time and patience and the great insight which he has provided. Also would like to thank our moderator, Dr. Sachidanand Shukla, for his enlightening and knowledgeable presence. I'm thankful to CA Neeraj ji, Chairman ICAI Abu Dhabi, and the entire managing committee, as well as ICAI Bahrain, Muscat, and Eastern Province KSA chapter for their enthusiastic support. Thank you very much, everyone. It was a great session. Thank you very much.
Thank you.